that were in the RFQ and bring it back to 65 projects worth, which you'll see in the end we're looking at an external funding goal of about 2.6 million with growth of 2% over a year. And how does that look in the portfolio that we've mocked up today? And it's also using phases per Sandra's direction of the typical phases that a project might go through in its lifetime. What is on the screen at the moment is our basic project, basically where people will start when they come in. On the left-hand side down here, we've got our projects which are set up underneath programs, which are ways of grouping projects. And these tiles on our work surface here are the key kind of activities that people would come into Future Act to do. Over on the right-hand side are further tools which, depending on the actual config of a client, will be built to give people the different bits of functionality that they need. I'm going to start on the portfolio screen, which gives us an overview of our portfolio as a whole, and John's going to talk us through the basics of what this screen gives us.
So while Katie sets that up, what I want to do, so this is sort of an evolution of what we've tried to learn over about the last 15 years. And we've tried to reduce a lot of the complexity of all the different things you could think about in a portfolio at whatever level, and bring it back to a number of what we call working surfaces that are all interactive. So on the left-hand side, there's a classical tree structure, which might be the way you organise yourself, and you can create that in whatever format you want. In the middle on the top is what we call the certainty pipeline, or the pipeline where you sort of conceptually go from an idea through to operation to completion. On the right-hand side, we have a series of work surfaces, and we'll show you some of the rest of them, but the one you're looking at is a time-based forecast, and it's capturing, in this case, external income over time, and it's representing where it's coming from. And then underneath, we have what we call our time control series. So we're able to select the time period of interest, and we're able to select any point in time of what the data of the day looked at. So you can compare things or look at things or move back to what your portfolio looked like 2 years ago or 1 year ago, or what you expect it to look like in 3 years' time, for instance. So this is very powerful, looks simple, and it has the capacity to look at an individual project or rolled up all the way through to the full portfolio or any subsection thereof.
So what you're looking at now is the full portfolio with the different phases. So you're starting from a proposal going through to closing. A project, each of those dots represents a project in the portfolio. And then those colored bands there represent the different streams of income that are coming off of each of those projects over I guess we've got a 5-year period in this one, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
And all of the key overview surfaces are interactive. So if I select anything in one screen, it immediately represents itself in all the other screens. And I can either do it by group, or I can do it by selection, or by highlighting. So at the moment you're seeing a highlighting. And they're dynamically configurable on the fly. So if you want to look at a different variable or a different piece of information, you can select it and manage it.